One of the things we also focus on when we watch film with our kids is no loafs. We don't ever want to loaf. And one of the things we try to do is, if you know anything about teenagers, they always want to know why or what. They ask questions and all that stuff. So we try to define everything that we possibly can. And so we defined what a loaf is. A loaf is a change of speed. One thing that absolutely drives me nuts, offensively, defensively, special teams, going to the water cooler, I hate change of speeds, because I think that if you're going full speed, you can't go faster. If I'm running if there's a fire and I'm running that door, and I'm running full speed, I can't speed up once I get through the door. I'm going full speed. And so we watch for changes of speed, and that's a loaf. There's no reason why you shouldn't be going full speed all the time. The next one is not turning and going to the ball, and that really has a lot to do with especially our linebackers and defensive backs. When the quarterback lets go of the football, we want people turning and running. And before we got to Bourbon County, they actually lost a ball game because the ball was tipped and the guy caught it in the end zone. And so that's not been a real tough coaching point for us, because we just show that film and it makes all of them mad. But we got to turn and run to the football. So our defensive line is taught to turn and run to the football. Now, they don't always get to where the ball's being thrown, but when the ball is thrown, we've got to try to get everybody to the football. And like I said, that's another thing that we use with the pursuit drill, and it's also a focus point for our coaches each and every day. We never want to get passed by another player, and there are some times in which if you have a big lineman and you got a skill guy, then most of the time he's going to get passed. But if you've got two linemen side by side, you never want to get passed. And so you'll see on film that our kids are trying to compete to get to the ball, because they don't want to see a loaf they don't want to hear that they loafed when we watch film. And so that creates a little bit of competition, and also it also, again, gets you to the football. We don't want anybody laying on the ground. We say if you're laying on the ground, we better come out there and check on you, because there's no reason to stay on the ground. And then we never, ever, ever, ever want to turn down a hit. If you've got a chance to hit somebody, by God, you better take advantage of it, and you better give it everything that you've got, because we believe that you got to always be the most physical team, and turning down hits on anybody is just that's just not part of our philosophy. We want to hit people early and often, and so we consider all these things a loaf, and that's a bad thing when we're watching film. They get called out in front of their peers.